Hey guys, so this is the third day of my YouTube channel and my third video, and I just feel like recording this and making a video, and so skip it or listen to it if you want to waste your time, or even maybe there is something to get out of this, because they say that there's something to get out of anything. So, isn't that field beautiful? I really just like it when it has snowed, but the snow isn't like muddy. This is the best. Because once the snow gets muddy, it's just, yeah, obviously it's not as bright and beautiful, and also it's much dirtier. So usually when it has snowed recently, it's like the best time, because when the snow melts, it's usually kind of like So that's just how I feel, but that's probably just normal. It's very normal, just as I am. I'm Mr. Super Special Guy, but I'm so normal, right? Isn't there anything more normal than thinking you're like not normal and super special, right? So that makes me super normal. But thinking that I'm super normal, so isn't there like a caveat, like a thought, like error? Isn't it a paradox if I say that like feeling super special is so common, but then so that doesn't make you common. So if you have that realization, that all of a sudden makes you special. So I feel special for saying that I'm not special, that I feel special. And probably you could go on like that. Yeah. And actually I would have liked to take this route. But since there's grandmas walking their dogs usually, and this like side of the hill is usually like empty. But if I pass there, I will usually meet some couples, some maybe even kids. Yeah, all kinds of people. But recording this, I don't feel like bumping into German people, because then it would just interrupt the video, because I don't have that much social inhibition, but in some weird like cases I have a lot of it, and it's very like personal and weird. Like now there's someone passing next to me, and you will like notice. So this is the phenomena I'm telling you about. See that? And the guy even looked at me. Okay, so have you seen that like airplane? Isn't that beautiful? The sky's blue. Mr. Blue Sky. Yeah. I have to say that I got acclimated to this Bavarian temperature the last couple of days, because in the north it's not as cold right now. It's a bit different. I don't think it snowed like that either. Yeah, so the gym. So I'm walking to the gym now. And the gym, to me, at least, the gym equals laziness. Now, don't get me wrong, but in my case, when I go to the gym, I'm being lazy. Because to me, going to the gym is just so easy. It's just so easy. I just have to move from point A to B, which usually I have my gym like in the same town and close by, and so I just need to get there. And once I'm there, I just change, and then I feel like I'm doing something good. Oh yeah, I'm doing something good. And so then I step in the gym and I'm starting to warm up. So a warm up is by definition easy. It's supposed to be easy. And once I got warmed up and I'm into it, then I just do my couple of sets, and in between sets, I know they say don't stare at your phone, but don't be on your phone while you work out. But if you have breaks in between your sets, are you just going to stare at the wall or the mirror or at other people in the gym? So I actually use my phone as a distraction. And I know you're not supposed to be distracted from the workout, but except you're doing cardio, you're not constantly doing putting out effort. You have to take breaks in between sets when you strength train, when you do forget about it. So these are things that are that I would say I kind of almost opposed to is these motivational talks I saw this guy in the gym on his phone being lazy. What? So what am I supposed to do in between sets if I have 1 to 3 minutes of pause? Am I supposed to take just 20 seconds of pause? Okay, that would not be a lot, considering that strength training is not supposed to be cardio. And even whilst you do cardio, you can listen to some song. Okay, if you do cardio, then I mean, don't be on your phone if you're running, because then you stare down, and I don't think it's good for your posture, right? If I would run like this, it would make sense. If I ran like this, I have to get my conditional phrases down, Yeah, so there's someone else passing and I have this social inhibition. So I'm going the other way. See, that's how weird I am. But I feel like this end of the year, this time with the snow and the sunshine feels so good. It's even though I don't like the cold usually, with the sunshine, and the snow not being muddy, it's nice. I can't complain. I really can't complain. And especially since I'm going to warm up and to get warm in the gym, and literally what I told you about warming up, going to the gym, doing my sets, dragging my ass to the gym, dragging my lazy ass to the gym and being lazy at the gym. Okay, hold on. So that's what I'm talking about. These grandmas. And they also have a smell of grandma. That's kind of okay. I don't want to be nasty and mean. But all people sometimes have a common smell. Maybe it's a type of perfume they put on. I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of very mean, actually, towards elder people. I don't know. Christmas trees. And this, I would be curious to know how we call that in English. It's a Maibaum in German. So in May, they celebrate Dorffest? I don't know. I don't really, even. I don't know. 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 I ain't got nothing to do with this. Ignorance is bliss. Curiosity is deadly. Ignorance is safe. That's kind of sad. But it probably has some truth attached to it. But it cannot be completely true. Because if you are just completely ignorant of the world around you, how do you want to navigate it? How do you want to just like get by? How do you want to? So these phrases, you can only they're not true in all like contexts, and they're obviously just apply to certain contexts. And usually in society, these short phrases, these sayings that a lot of people agree upon, I think cause problems, because it's like, let's say in the news, they would have one main title for an article, and the title has to be short. There cannot be a comma. There cannot be it has to be just one phrase. It cannot be a whole sentence. It cannot be an elaborate, well formulated sentence, because then it's also not clickbait. And I think that we're coming to a point where AI and YouTube algorithms are ruling and deciding what content we watch, what things we were supposed to like, and so on. And smashing that, breaking that, is, I think, what's gonna now make this is the essence, the core now that we're going to seek out as people. We're going to seek out the errors in the matrix, not just it being perfect and super smooth and well put together and a perfect model, so to speak. My face is fucking asymmetrical. I don't know. It is. Because this whole side of my face is longer. If I would actually measure this side, it's like my whole left side of the body is shorter than my right side. From my head to my toes, to my feet. My arms have that much difference. And another airplane and this stream of air, I suppose. It's just looking nice. If I hold my camera like this, you cannot tell that my face looks... I don't care about my face being asymmetrical, because, as I said, especially nowadays, we don't care about things being perfect so much anymore. Because with AI, you could always polish things. You could always iron things up to get it all neat and tight and perfect, And so breaking into that, smashing that, is what I think is going to, for the next couple of years at least, to be what we kind of search for, that we try to find around us. People not just talking in a very articulate, perfect manner. And these, like all these like posts, all this social media also really went to my head, as it did for a lot of people, I can imagine. That's a beautiful German flag. Schwarz, Rot, Gold, or yellow, but it's golden. So this one is yellow, but it's actually golden. So it's not just yellow, but it's like gold. I like the Schwarz, Rot, Gold, Bleu, Blanc, Rouge. So these are my colors. I might be okay. I was about to say the B word, to bitch. I said it. To bitch. I don't want to bitch around and complain, but I touched on I addressed the French-German situation, at least the way I interpret it, at least the way I live it, because I'm French-German, so who else? There's lots of others like that could also talk about France and Germany, but usually if you're a French person and you want to get to know about Germany, then it's really not the same experience as if you were like French-German, and the other way around. If you're a German that wants to know about France and you learn French and you speak it fluently at the end, but it's not your mother tongue, you haven't grown up with it, then it's still not going to be the same experience. I don't care. It's not the same experience. And so I want to say that I'm best placed to talk about the French-German situation. But then I'm also biased. What does it even mean? I'm throwing words around, French-German situation. So I'm summing up the relationship between two countries based on my very personal experience, that I think I'm legit just because I grew up in both or between both. So that also has a caveat attached to it. So we're always going to be biased. But whatever I am saying, it can be very, very off, very wrong, very like nonsensical. This should not be taken by the letter. It's just a personal like insight. Yeah, so these kids are mean. Oh no, okay, they're just playing around, throwing like snowballs, and yeah, they seem to be good friends. Yeah, so I thought about stopping this video now. I don't even know if I'm going to load it up. I've kind of reached a point where I have run out of things to say, and I wouldn't want my video to be like this. No, I don't have anything more to say. Oh no. Running out of things to say. No, that cannot happen to me. I'm super annoying. I just talk all day. I can tell stories. Got too much to tell. So that's actually a rap song from a rapper called Riff Raff. And so I would listen to this mind-numbing music when I was like a teenager, like 10 years ago, even more. And I remember that song. I can tell stories, got too much to tell. I can NBC. Na 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 na. I don't wrote this flow on the back of the Mona Lisa. Yeah, I'm going to break into the Louvre and to write something on the back of the Mona Lisa. Oh yeah, like I'm going to, and then I'm going to jail, and then in jail I'm going to record my next videos. Yeah. Okay. I'm running out of things to say, and I wish you all a nice day, a nice week, a nice year. So happy new year is, I cannot say it now, but I think like it's the 30 today. What day is it today? I can't